Hi everybody, it's Eli and Jason. We are on the Open Source Bible Project and we are reading to you from the book of Genesis. And what we are doing is we are trying to make sure that every jot and tittle from the Hallelujah Scriptures book version to this digital version that we're doing is exactly perfect, so other people can print off these Bibles across the world and it's a good version. So if you want to help us, basically follow along and let us know at the end if we make any mistakes or anything at all. Much love to you. Let's get going, Eli.
Ready?
Yep.
Capland came to be, con. All the earth had one language and one speech, period. Capland came to be, con. They departed from the east, con. They found a plain in the land of Capel Shinar, Pashon the Adonai, con. Then they dwelt there, period. Capland, they said to each other, con. Quotes, Capel, come, con. Let us make bricks and bake them thoroughly, period. Quotes. Capland, they had brick for stone, con. They had asphalt for mortar, period. Capland, they said, con. Quotes, Capel, come. Let us, comma. Let us build ourselves a city, con. The tower whose top is in the Cheyenne, con. And make a name for ourselves, con, lest we be scattered over all the face of the earth, period. Quotes. Capel and Yahuwah came down to see the city and the tower which the sons of men had built, period. And Yahuwah said, con, quotes, Capel, look, con, they are one people. And
one people has a period after it. They're one people. But and not a capital and after that either, so I don't know what's really going on. Eli. Okay, what chapter is this? 11. 11. Okay. People and. All right. Elk.
They are one people and they
all. Where are we at? Okay, people. What? 6. All right.
They are one people and they all have one language, con. And this is what they begin to do, exclamation mark. Capland now, con. They are not going to be withheld from doing whatever they plan to do, period. Quotes, come, let Capel go there and confuse their language, so that they do not understand one another, apostrophe as speech, period. Quotes. Capel and Yahuwah scattered them from there, and over the face of all the earth, and they ceased building the city, period. That is why his name was called Capel Babel, the funky bee, because there Yahuwah confused the language of all the earth, and from there, and from there Yahuwah scattered them over the face of all the earth, period. Capel is the genealogy of Capel Shem the funky E, Capel Shem the funky E was 100 years old and brought forth Capel Arpach, shadow of funky K and funky D, 2 years after the flood, period. Capel and after he brought forth Capel Arpach, shadow of funky K and funky D, Capel Shem the funky E lived 500 years, and brought forth sons and daughters, period. Capel and Capel Arpach, shadow of the funky K and funky D lived 30-5 years, and brought forth Capel Shalach of the funky H, period.
Wait. He lived 400?
Huh?
How long did he live?
30-5 years.
Wait, where do you see this?
12.
12. Oh, okay. Sorry. That's the next one down. 30-5 years and brought forth Shalach.
35 years, comma.
Yep.
And brought forth Capel Shalach of the funky H, period. Capel and after he brought forth Capel Shalach of the funky H, Capel Arpach, shadow of the funky K and funky D lived 403 years, and brought forth sons and daughters, period. Capel and Capel Shalach of the funky H lived 30 years, and brought forth Capel Eber of the funky E and funky B, period. Capel and after he brought forth Capel Eber of the funky E and funky B, Capel Shalach of the funky H lived 403 years, and brought forth sons and daughters, period. Capel and Capel Eber of the funky E and funky B lived 30-4 years, and brought forth Capel Peleg of the funky G, period. Capel and after he brought forth Capel Peleg of the funky G, Capel Eber of the funky E and funky B lived 430 years, period. And brought forth sons and daughters, period. Capel and Capel Peleg of the funky G lived 30 years, and brought forth Capel Reu of the Pashon in U, period. Capel and after he brought forth Capel Reu of the Pashon in U, Capel Peleg of the funky G lived 209 years, and brought forth sons and daughters, period. Capel and Reu of the Pashon in U lived 30-2 years, and brought forth Capel Serug with the funky G, period. Capel and after he brought forth Capel Serug with the funky G, Capel Reu of the Pashon in U lived 207 years, and brought forth sons and daughters, period. Capel and Capel Serug of the funky G lived 30 years, and brought forth Capel Nachor of the funky H, period. Capel and after he brought forth Capel Nachor of the funky H, Capel Serug of the funky G lived 200 years, and brought forth sons and daughters, period. Capel and Capel Nachor of the funky H lived 20-9 years, and brought forth Capel Serach of the funky H, period. Kept land after he had brought forth capital Terach of the funky age, and Achor of the funky age lived 119 years, and brought forth sons and daughters, period. Kept land Terach lived 70 years, and brought forth capital Abram of the funky bee, capital Nachor of the funky age, and capital Haran, period.
Haran, period?
Uh-huh.
Okay, no Haran, no period. Okay, let's see. Haran, period. Okay, that was 26. Head it.
Capital land, this is the genealogy of capital Terach of the funky age, capital Terach of the funky age, capital Abram of the funky bee, capital Nachor of the funky age, and capital Haran, period. Capital land, capital Haran brought forth capital Lot, period. Capital land, capital Haran died before his father, capital Terach of the funky age, land of his birth, in Ur-Kasdim, period. Capital Ur-capital Kasdim, period. Capital land, capital Abram of the funky bee, and capital Nachor of the funky age took wives. Then capital Abram of the funky bee, Apocrypha's wife, capital Sarai, and the daughter of in the name of capital Nachor of the funky age, Apocrypha's wife, capital Milcah, the daughter of capital Haran, the father of capital Milcah, and the father of capital Yishka, period.
Yishka,
right? 30.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Capital land, capital Sarah was buried, she had no child, period. Capital land, capital Terach of the funky age took his son, capital Abram of the funky bee, and his grandson, capital Lot, son of capital Haran, and his daughter, Lot, capital Sarai, his son, capital Abram of the funky bee, Apocrypha's wife, and they went out with them from capital capital Kasdim to go to the land of capital Canaan of Apocrypha in 2 days, period. Capital land, they came to capital Haran of the funky age and dwelt there, period. Capital in the days of capital Terach of the funky age came to be 205 years, and capital Terach of the funky age died in capital Haran of the funky age, period.
Okay, Terach. Okay, let me make sure that last one. This was 12, right?
This was 11.
That was 11 round? Okay,
Yeah.
now we're on 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Right, yep.
Capital land, Jehovah said to capital Abram the funky bee, quotes, capital go yourself out of your land, from your relatives and from your father, Apocrypha's house, to a land which capital I show you, period. Capital land, capital I shall make you a great nation, and Barak funky K you, and make your name great, you shall be Barak funky K, exclamation mark. Capital land, capital I shall Barak funky K, those who Barak you, and curse him who cursed you, period. Capital land, in you, all the clans of the earth shall be Baruch the funky K, period. Quotes. Capital so, capital Abram the funky bee left, as Yahuwah had commanded him, and capital Lot went with him, period. Capital land, capital Abram the funky bee was 70-5 years old when he departed from capital Haran of the funky age, period. Capital land, capital Abram the funky bee took capital Sarai, his wife, and capital Lot, his brother Apocrypha's son, and all their possessions that they had gathered, and the beings whom they had acquired in capital Haran of the funky age, and they departed to the land of capital Canaan, Apocrypha in the 2 days, period. Capital land, they came to the land of capital Canaan, Apocrypha in the 2 days, period. Capital land, capital Abram of the funky bee passed through the land to the place of capital Shechem and the funky K, as far as the terebinth tree of capital Moreh, period. Capital at that time, the capital Canaanites of the Apocrypha in the 2 days were in the land, period. Capital land, Yahuwah appeared to capital Abraham, to capital Abram with funky bee, and said, quotes, capital to your seed, capital I give this land, period, quotes. Capital land, he built there an altar to Yahuwah, who had appeared to him, period. Capital land, from there he moved to the mountain east of capital Base with funky E, capital L with funky E, and he pitched his tent, with capital Base, capital with funky E, capital L with funky E, on the west and capital I on the east, period. Capital land, he built there an altar to Yahuwah, and called on the capital name of Yahuwah, period. Capital land, capital Abram with funky bee departed, continuing toward the capital Negev with funky bee, period. Capital land, scarcity of food came to be in the land, and capital Abram with funky bee went down to capital Mitzrayim to dwell there, the scarcity of food was severe in the land, period. Capital land, it came to be, when he was close to entering capital Mitzrayim, that he said to capital Sarai, his wife, quotes, capital C, capital I know that you are a lovely woman to look at, period. Quote, capital land shall be, with the capital Mitzrayim to see you, that they shall say, quote, capital this is his wife, period, quote, capital land they shall kill me, but let you live, period. Quote, capital, but please say you are my sister, so that it shall be well with me for your sake, and my life be spared because of you, period, quotes. Capital land came to be, when capital Abram the funky bee came to capital Mitzrayim, that the capital Mitzrayim saw the woman, that she was very lovely, period. Capellan, Pharaoh, apostrophe S, officials saw her and praised her before Pharaoh, and the
You spell Pharaoh? P-A-A-O-H?
Pharaoh.
Okay, comma.
And the woman was taken to Pharaoh, apostrophe S, house, period. Capellan, he treated Abram with a funky bee well for her sake, and he had sheep, cattle, and male servants, or male donkeys, male and female servants, and female donkeys, camels, period. Yahuwah plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarah, Abram with a funky bee, apostrophe S, wife, period. Capellan, Pharaoh called Abram with a funky bee and said, quote, what is this you have done to me, question mark. Why did you not inform me that she was your wife, question mark. Quote, why did you say, quote, she is my sister, quote, question mark. And Capellan told I was going to take her for my wife, period. Look, here's your wife, take her and go, period, quotes. Capellan, Pharaoh commanded his men to bring him, and they sent him away with his wife and all he had.
Away
period.
away, comma?
Away, with his wife and all he had, period.
Okay. Off to 13. Okay. And it's
18.
What?
18 verses.
Okay. Make it happen.
Capellan, Abram with a funky bee went up from Mitzrayim into the Negeb with a funky bee, He and his wife and all he had, and Lot with him, period. Capellan, Abram with a funky bee, was very rich in livestock, and silver, and gold, period. Capellan, he went on his journey from the Negeb with a funky bee, as far as Calabeth with a funky E, Capel with a funky E, to the place where his tent had been at the beginning, between Calabeth with a funky E, Capel with a funky E, and Capel I, through the place of the altar which he had made there first, period. Capellan there, Abram with a funky bee, called on the name of Yahuwah, period.
Hold on, I got an extra space. Yahuwah has an extra space. YHWH has extra space. Okay.
Verse 5,
Yeah, 5.
Capel now Lot, who went to Abram with a funky bee, also had flocks and herds and tents, period. Capellan and the land was not able to bear for their possessions.
Bear them?
Or bear them, that they might dwell together, for their possessions were great, so that they could not dwell together, period. Capellan there was strife between the herdsmen of Abram and funky bee, apostrophe S, livestock, and the herdsmen of Lot, apostrophe S, livestock, period. Capellan at that time, the Canaanites, apostrophe the 2 A's, and the Perizzites.
I just got lost.
We're in the middle of 7.
7, okay. Lots livestock. Lot, apostrophe S, livestock?
Yeah, period. Capellan at that time, the Canaanites, apostrophe the 2 A's, and the Perizzites dwelt in the land, period. Capellan and Abram with a funky bee said, Lot, quote, please let there be no strife between you and me, and between my herdsmen and your herdsmen, for we are brothers, period. Quote, is not all the land before you, question mark? Please separate from me, period. If you go to the left, then I go to the right, semicolon. Or, if you go to the right, then I go to the left, period. Quotes. Capellan Lot lifted his eyes and saw all the plains of the Yardina with a funky E, and it was well watered everywhere. Space as space, before Yahuwah had destroyed Capel 7 with a funky D and more.
Wait. That was watered everywhere before Yahuwah destroyed?
Yeah, space as space.
Wait, what do you mean?
So it goes, watered everywhere, space as space.
In 10?
Yeah.
Mine doesn't say this at all. This is what it says. That it was well watered everywhere before Yahuwah destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah like the garden of
Okay,
Yahuwah.
so it's based on the dashes.
Okay, so in...
Everywhere, space as space before, and more space as space like.
But what about Yahuwah?
Yeah, it goes everywhere, space as space before Yahuwah destroyed Capel Sodom.
Okay, so everywhere space dash space.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Open up for. Oh, is that heavy?
Yeah.
Open that gate. So it was. What is it?
Everywhere, space as space.
Everywhere, space dash space. Before?
Yeah, before.
Before. Okay. Oh, crikey. Hold on. All right, here. Okay, so That's 10. Okay, make it happen.
Did you get in the index space and space?
Before
Yahuwah destroyed capital Sodom with a funky D and capital Gomorrah, space dash space.
Yes, like the garden.
Like the garden of Yahuwah Khan, like the land of capital Mitzrayim, as you go toward capital Zohar, the portion on the A, period.
Yep.
Capital So, capital Lot chose for himself all the planet of capital Yarden with a funky E, comma, and Lot moved east, period.
Capital Lot?
Yeah, moved east, period. Capital thus they separated from each other, comma. Capital Abram with a funky B, dwelling in the land of capital Canaan, portion of the 2 A's, comma, and capital Lot dwelling in the cities of the plain and pitches tents as far as capital Sodom with a funky D, period. Capital but the men of capital Sodom were evil and sinned before Yahuwah, comma, exceedingly so, period. Capital and after the capital Lot separated from him, comma, Yahuwah said capital Abram with funky B, comma, with quotes, capital now lift up your eyes and look from the place where you are, comma, northward and southward. And east.
South dashward?
Okay,
Stop it.
That's just to go to the next line.
Okay. Alright, is there any food over there?
Yep.
Okay, so hold on. Southward?
So the dash is not there.
Okay.
Go to the next line. You can see like northwest, no dash. It does what eastward and westward.
Okay. Hold on. Southward. Southward. Okay. Hit it. Southward and eastward and westward, comma.
For all the land which you see, capital I shall give to you and your seed forever, period. Quote, capital A and capital I shall make your seed as the dust of the earth, comma, so that, comma, if a man could count the dust of the earth, comma, then your seed could be counted, period.
Your seed also could be counted?
Yeah.
Period. Okay.
Quote, capital rise, comma, walk in land through its length and its width, comma, for capital I give it to you, period. Quotes. Capital So, capital Abram with a funky B moved his tent, comma, and went and dwelled by the terebinth trees of capital Mamre with a funky E, comma, which are in capital Hebron with a funky H and funky B, comma, and built an altar there to Yahuwah, period.
Wait, this is bullet. Built an altar there.
What?
How do you spell built?
B-U-I-L-T.
That ain't it. This is bullet.
How do you spell that?
B-U-L-I-T.
What? B-U-I-L-T. Built. How's yours spelled?
B-U-L-I-T. Bullet. B-U-I-L-D. No, I didn't say bullet. I said bullet. Okay. Bullet and altar there to Yahuwah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. Bring it away.
14.
Yeah, 14. Did Jay go to the chickens? Alright. Here it is, too.
Ready? Capital A came to be in the days of capital Amraphel, sovereign of capital Shinar, Pashan the N.A., capital Aryak with a funky K, sovereign of capital Elazar, capital Kedorlaomer with a funky D and Pashan in the A and the O, sovereign of capital Elam with a funky E, and capital Tidal with a funky D and Pashan in the D and the A, sovereign of capital Goyim,
Sovereign of the Gosh.
Yep. Capital A, they fought against capital Bera, sovereign of capital Saddam with a funky D, capital Bersha, sovereign of capital Mor, capital Shinab with a funky B, sovereign of capital Adma, capital Shem Eber with a partially in the M and E, funky B, sovereign of capital.
Oh, funky. Shem Eber has what?
The funky and funky B.
Okay, got it. Sovereign.
Sovereign of capital Zeboim with a funky B, and the sovereign of capital Bela, that is capital Zoar, the Pasha in the Oni.
Alright, hit it.
Alright, 4. Capital 12 years they served capital Kedorlaomer, the funky D, a Pasha in the O, and in the 13th year they rebelled, period. Capital in the 14th year, capital Kedorlaomer, the funky D, a Pasha in the A and the O, and the sovereigns that were with him came and smote the capital Rephaim, Pasha in the A and the I, and capital Ashtaroth, capital Karnaim, and the capital Zutim, and capital Kama, the funky H, and the capital Amites, the funky E, and capital Shawah, the funky E, capital Kiriathim, and the capital Korites with a funky H, and their mountain of capital Seir, funky E, Pasha in the icon, as far as capital L with funky E, capital Parang, which is by the wilderness, period. Capital Land, they turned back and came to capital Ain with a funky E, capital Mishpat, that is capital Kadesh with a funky D and funky E, and smote all the country of the capital Amalekites with a funky E, and all the capital Amorites who dwelt in capital Ketzason with a funky H, capital Tamar, period. Capital N, the sovereign of capital Saddam with a funky D, and the sovereign of capital Mor, comma, the sovereign of capital Adma with a funky D, comma, and the sovereign of capital Zeboim, comma, with a funky B, comma, and the sovereign capital Bela, comma, that is capital Zoar, the Pashto, the O, and the A, comma, went out and joined together in battle in the capital valley of capital Siddim, comma, against capital Kedor, capital funky D, Pashto, the A, and the O, Kedor Omer, sovereign of capital Elam with a funky E, comma, and capital title.
You just said Kedor once, right?
Yeah, because I think what I did, I think I said it with funky D as I was going. I don't think I actually finished the word.
It's funky D though. Right?
Yeah, yeah. Sovereign with capital Elam with a funky E, con, capital title with a funky D, apostrophe the D and the A, sovereign with capital Goyim, con, and capital Amraphel, sovereign with capital Shinar, apostrophe the N and the A, con, and capital Aryak with a funky K, sovereign with capital Elazar, space, 4 sovereigns against 5, period. Capital N, the capital valley of capital Siddim had many tar pits, period. Capital N, the sovereigns of capital Saddam with a funky D and capital Mora fled and fell there, comma, and the remainder fled to the mountains, period. Capital N, they took all the goods of capital Saddam with a funky D and capital Mora, comma, and all their food, comma, and went away, period. Capital N, they took capital Lot, comma, capital Abram with a funky B, apostrophe S, brother, their apostrophe S, son, who dwelt in capital Saddam with a funky D, comma, and his goods, comma, and left, period. Capital N, one who had escaped came and informed capital Abram with a funky B, the capital Eber with a funky B, comma, for he dwelt by the terebinth trees of capital Mamre with a funky E, the capital Amorite, comma, brother of capital Eshcol, and brother of capital Aner with a funky E, comma, and they had a covenant with capital Abram with a funky B, period. Capital N, when capital Abram with a funky B heard that his brother was taken captive, comma, he armed his 318 trained servants who were born in his own house, comma, and went in pursuit as far as capital Dan, period. Capital N, he and his servants divided against them by night, comma, and smote them, and pursued them as far as capital Cobalt with a funky H and funky B, comma, which is on the left of capital Damascus, period. Capital So, he brought back all the goods, comma, and also brought back his brother Lot and his goods, comma, capital Lot, comma, and his goods.
Capital Lot, comma?
No, and his goods, comma.
Okay.
As well as the women and the people, period. Capital N, after his return from the defeat of capital Kedor with a funky Kedor Laomer with a funky D, apostrophe the A and the O, and the sovereigns who were with him, comma, the sovereign of capital Saddam with a funky D, came out to meet him at the capital valley of capital Shawa with a funky E, comma, that is, comma, the capital sovereign apostrophe S, capital valley, period. Capital N, capital Melchizedek with a funky D, sovereign of capital Shalem with a funky E, brought out bread and wine, period. Capital Now, he was the Kohen with a funky E of the capital Most, capital High, capital L with a funky E, period. Capital N, he brought with a funky K and said, comma, quotes capital Baruch with a funky K, be capital Abram with a funky B, or the capital Most, capital High, capital L with a funky E, comma, capital Possessor of the Shamayim and earth, period. Quotes capital N, Baruch with a funky K, be the capital Most, capital High, capital L with a funky E, who has delivered your enemies in your hands, period. Quotes. Capital N, he gave him a tenth of all, period. Capital N, the sovereign of capital Saddam with a funky D, said to capital Abram with a funky B, comma, quotes, capital, give me the people, comma, and take the goods for yourself, period, quotes. Capital Bud, capital Abram with a funky B, said the sovereign of capital Saddam with a funky D, comma, quotes, capital I.
Slow down. Where's that?
22.
Okay.
Capital Bud, capital Abram with a funky B, said the sovereign of capital Saddam with a funky D, comma, quotes, capital I have lifted my hand to Yahuwah, comma, the most high, capital Most, capital High, capital L, the funky E, comma, the capital Possessor of the Shamayim and earth, comma, not to take a thread of or a sandal, a strap, or whatever is yours, comma, lest you should say, comma, quote, capital I have made capital Abram with a funky B rich, comma, quote, except only what the young men have eaten, comma, and a portion of the men who went with me, colon, capital Aner with a funky E, comma, capital Eshcol, comma, and capital Mamre with a funky E, period, capital let them take their portion, period, quotes.
Okay. Alright, let's do it.
15, ready?
Yep.
Capital after these events, the word of Yahuwah came to capital Abram, the funky B, in a vision, comma, saying, comma, quotes, capital, do not be afraid, comma, capital Abram, the funky B, period, capital I am your shield, comma, your reward is exceedingly great, period, quotes, capital N, capital Abram, the funky B, said, comma, quotes, capital Adonai, the funky D, Yahuwah, comma, what would you, capital you give me, comma, seeing capital I go childless, comma, in the air of my house is capital Eliezer, the posture in the L, or the I and the E, of capital Damascus, question mark, quotes, Capital A and capital Abram with a funky B, said, quotes, capital I, said, quotes, capital C, capital You have given me no seed, and C, one born in my house is my heir, exclamation mark, quotes. Capital A and C, the word of Yahuwah came to him, saying, quotes, capital this one is not your heir, but he who comes from your own body is your heir, period, quotes. Capital A and he brought him outside and said, quotes, capital look now toward the Shamim, and count the stars if you are able to count them, period, quotes. Capital A and capital he said to him, quotes, capital store your seed, period, quotes. Capital and he believed in Yahuwah, and capital he reckoned it to him for righteousness, period.
Reckoned it to him for righteousness.
Yeah. Capital and capital he said to him, quotes, capital I am Yahuwah, who brought you out of the capital capital Kasdim, to give you this land to inherit it, period, quotes. Capital and he said, quotes, capital I funky D, Yahuwah, whereby do capital I know that capital I possess it, question mark, quotes. Capital and capital he said to him, quotes, capital bring me a 3-year-old heifer, and a 3-year-old female.
Does old have a dash between it?
Yeah.
Okay, the last one right before the female goat has a dash?
No, it's 3-year-old.
Okay, yeah. So this one doesn't have a dash.
Okay.
Okay, 3-year-old. Alright, so 3-year. Thanks, kid. -old.
You guys fill the cow's water? The green bucket.
Back in 3-year-old, 3-year-old.
Alright. Old female goat, and a 3-year-old ram, and a turtle dove, and a young pigeon, period, quotes. Capital and he took all these capital him and cut them in the middle, and placed each half opposite the other, but he had not cut the birds, period. Capital and the birds of prey came down the curses, and capital Abram with a funky beat drove them away, period. Capital and came to be, when the sun was going down, and a deep sleep fell upon capital Abram with a funky beat, that sea, a frightening great darkness fell upon him, period. Capital and capital he said capital Abram with a funky beat, quotes, capital know for certain that your seed are to be sojourners in a land that is not theirs, period, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years, period. Quotes, but the nation whom they serve, I am going to judge, period, and afterward let them come out with great possessions, period. Quotes, now as for you, you are to go to your fathers in peace, you are to be buried at a good old age, period. Quotes, then in the 4th generation they shall return here, for the wickedness of the capital Amorites is not yet complete, period, quotes. Capital it came to be, when the sun went down and it was dark, the sea, a smoking oven and a burning torch passing between those pieces, period. Capital on that same day Yahuwah made a covenant with capital Abram with a funky beat, saying, quotes, capital I have given this land to your seed, from the river of capital Mitzrayim to the great river, the capital river Calparath, with the capital Canaanite with a funky E, and the capital Kenizzite with a and the capital Cadomite with a funky
Kenizzite's just regular, just capital Q?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the capital Cadmonite with a funky D,
Cadmonite?
Yeah.
With funky D.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the capital Kittite with a funky H, and the capital Perizzite, and the capital Rephaim apostrophe and the I, and the capital Amorite, and the capital Canaanite apostrophe and the 2 A's, and the capital Gershite, and the capital Yebusite with a funky B, period, quotes.
Yep. Okay, 16 of this.
Yep, ready?
Yep.
Capital A and capital Sarai, capital Abram with a funky B apostrophe his wife, had borne him no child, period. Capital A and she had a Mitzrayim female servant whose name was capital Hagar with a funky G, period. Capital A and capital Sarai said to capital Abram with a funky B, quotes, capital C, yeah, who had kept me from bearing children, period. Capital please, go into my female servant, period. Capital it might be the capital I am built up by her, period, quotes. Capital and capital Abram with a funky B listened to the voice of capital Sarai, period. Capital A and capital Sarai, capital Abram with a funky B apostrophe his wife, took capital Hagar with a funky G, her female servant, the capital Mitzrayim, and gave her to her husband, capital Abram with a funky B, to be his wife, after capital Abram with a funky B had dwelt 10 years in the land of capital Canaan, apostrophe the 2 A's, period. Capital and he went into capital Hagar with a funky G, and she conceived, period. Capital when she saw that she had conceived, her mistress was despised in her eyes, period. Capital and capital Sarai said to capital Abram with a funky B, quote, my wrong be upon you, exclamation mark. Capital I gave my female servant into your bosom, period. Capital and when she saw that she had conceived, capital I was despised in her eyes, period. Capital A, Yahuwah judge between you and me, period, quotes. Capital A and capital Abram, the funky B, said to capital Sarai, quotes, capital C, your female servant is in your hand, do to her what is good in your eyes, period, quotes. Capital A and capital Sarai treated her harshly, and she fled from her presence, period. Capital A, the messenger of Yahuwah found her by a spring of water in the wilderness, by the spring on the way to capital Shur, and capital he said, quotes, capital Hagar, the funky G, capital Sarai apostrophe S, female servant, where have you come from, where are you going, question mark, quotes. Capital A, and she said, quotes, capital I am fleeing from the presence of capital Sarai, my mistress, period, quotes. Capital A, the messenger of Yahuwah said to her, quotes, capital return to your mistress, and humble yourself under her hand, period, quotes. Capital messenger of Yahuwah said to her, quotes, capital I am going to increase your seed greatly, too numerous to be counted, period, quotes. Capital A, the messenger of Yahuwah said to her, quotes, capital C, you are conceiving and bearing a son, and shall call his name, capital Yishmael, apostrophe in the A and the E, funky E, because Yahuwah has heard your affliction, period. Quotes, capital A, and he is to be a wild man, his hand against everyone, and everyone, apostrophe S, hand against him, and dwell over against all his brothers, period, quotes. Capital A, and she called the capital name of Yahuwah, who spoke to her, quotes, capital you are the capital L, the funky E, who sees, quotes, for she said, quotes, capital even here, have capital I seen after capital him, who sees me, question mark, quotes. Capital that is why the well was called capital Be'er, apostrophe in the two E's and the funky E, capital Lakai with a funky H, capital Roy with a apostrophe in the O and the I, C, is between capital Kadesh with a funky D and a funky E, and capital Bered with a funky D, period. Capital A and capital Hagar with a funky G bore capital Abram with a funky B, his son, and capital Abram with a funky B called the name of his son, whom capital Hagar with a funky G bore, capital Yishmael, apostrophe in the A and the E, funky E, period. Capital A and capital Abram with a funky B was 80-6 years old when capital Hagar with a funky G bore capital Yishmael, apostrophe in the A and the E, funky E, to capital Abram with a funky B, period. Any water real quick?
Yeah.
Right.
Let's do it.
Capital A, it came to be when capital Abram the funky B was 90-9 years old, the Yahuwah appeared to capital Abram the funky B and said to him, quotes, capital I am capital L, the funky E, capital Shaddai, space, walk before capital me and be perfect, period. Quotes, capital A and capital I give capital my capital covenant between capital me and you, it shall greatly increase you, period, quotes. Capital A and capital Abram the funky B fell on his face, and capital Elohim spoke to him, saying, quotes, capital as for capital me, look, capital my capital covenant is with you, you shall become a father of many nations, period. Quotes, capital and no longer is your name called capital Abram the funky B, but your name shall be called capital Abraham the funky B, because capital I shall make you a father of many nations, period. Quotes, capital A and capital I shall make you bear fruit exceedingly, and make nations of you, and sorrow shall come from you, period. Quotes, capital A and capital I shall establish capital my capital covenant between capital me and you and your seed after you in their generations, for an everlasting capital covenant, to be capital Elohim to you and your seed after you, period. Quotes, capital A and capital I shall give to you and your seed after you the land of your sojournings, all the land of capital Canaan, apostrophe in the two A's, as an everlasting possession, period. Capital A and capital I shall be their capital Elohim, period. Quotes. Capital A and capital Elohim said capital Abraham the funky B, quotes, capital I is for you, guard capital my capital covenant, you and your seed after you throughout their generations, period. Quotes, capital this is capital my capital covenant which you guard between capital me and you, and your seed after you, capital every male child among you is to be circumcised, period. Quotes, capital and you shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall become a sign of the covenant between capital me and you, period. Quotes, capital and a son of 8 days is circumcised by you, every male child in your generations, he who was born in your house or bought with silver from a foreigner who is not of your seed, period. Quotes, capital he who is born in your house, and he who is bought with silver, has to be circumcised, period. Capital so shall capital my capital covenant be in your flesh, for an everlasting capital covenant, period. Quotes, capital and an uncircumcised male child, who is not circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin, his life shall be cut off from his people. Space, he has broken capital my capital covenant, period. Quotes. Capital A and capital Elohim said capital Abraham with a funky B, quotes, capital as for capital Sarai, your wife, do not call her name capital Sarai, for capital Sarah is her name, period. Quotes, Kaplan, Kaplan shall Barak with a funny K her, and also give you a son by her, period. Kaplan, Kaplan shall Barak with a funny K her, con, and she shall become nation, space S space, sovereigns and peoples are to be from her, period. Quotes. Kaplan, Kaplan Abraham with a funky B, fell on his face and laughed, con, and said in his heart, con, quotes, Kaplan is a child born to a man who is 100 years old, question mark. Kaplan is Sarah, con, who is 99 years old, con, to bear a child, question mark, quotes. Kaplan, Kaplan Abraham with a funky B, said Kaplan Elohim, con, quotes, Kaplan O, con, let Kaplan Yishmael, Pashan the A and the funky E, live before Kaplan U, exclamation mark, quotes. Kaplan, Kaplan Elohim said, con, quotes, Kaplan No, con, Kaplan Sarah, your wife is truly bearing a son to you, con, and you shall call his name Kaplan Yishak with a funky H, period. Kaplan and Kaplan I shall establish my capital covenant with him for an everlasting capital covenant, con, and with his seed after him, period. Kaplan, or quotes, Kaplan, as for Kaplan Yishmael, Pashan the A and E, funky E, con, Kaplan I have heard you, period. Kaplan C, con, Kaplan I shall Barak with a funky K, Kaplan him, or not Kaplan him, sorry, con, and shall make him bear fruit, con, and greatly increase him, period. Kaplan he is to bring forth 12 princes, con, and Kaplan I shall make a great nation, period. Make him a great nation, period. Quotes, Kaplan Bud, Kaplan my Kaplan covenant, Kaplan I, established with Kaplan Yishak with a funky H, con, whom Kaplan Sarah is to bear to you at this appointed time next year, period. Quotes. Kaplan, when Kaplan he had ended speaking with him, con, Kaplan he went out from Kaplan Abraham with a funky B, period. Kaplan and Kaplan Abraham the funky B took Kaplan Yishmael, Pashan and the funky E, his son, con, and all those born in his house, and all those brought with his silver, con, every male among the men of Kaplan Abraham the funky B, apostrophe his house, con, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskins that same day, con, as Kaplan Elohim told him, period. Kaplan and Kaplan Abraham the funky B was 90-9 years old when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin, period. Kaplan and Kaplan Yishmael, Pashan and the funky E, his son was 13 years old when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin, period. Kaplan Abraham the funky B and his son Kaplan Yishmael, Pashan and the funky E were circumcised that same day, period. Kaplan and all the men of his house, con, born in the house or bought silver from a foreigner, con, were circumcised with him, period.
Nice. Okay. 18, 19,
Yep.
20. This one is 33.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only one I'm really dreading is like the 70 verse one.
Which one's that?
I think like 24.
Alright.
Ready?
Yeah.
Kaplan Yahuwah appeared to him by the terror in the trees of Kaplan Mamre, the funky con, while he was sitting in the tent door in the heat of the day, period. Kaplan saw he lifted his eyes and looked, con, and saw 3 men standing opposite him, period. Kaplan, when he saw them, con, he ran from the tent door to meet them, con, and bowed himself to the ground, con, and said, con, quotes Kaplan Yahuwah, con, if Kaplan have now found favor in Kaplan your eyes, con, please do not pass by Kaplan your servant,
Pass your servant's by?
Oh yeah, pass your servant by, period.
Kaplan your servant's.
Yeah, Kaplan your servant by, period. Quotes Kaplan, please let a well water be brought, con, and wash your feet, con, and rest yourselves under the tree, period. Quotes Kaplan, let me bring a piece of bread and refresh your hearts, con, and then go on, con, for this is why you have come to do your servant, period. Quotes. Kaplan, they said, con, quotes Kaplan, do as you have said, period. Quotes. Kaplan so Kaplan Abraham the funky bee ran into the tent to Kaplan Sarah and said, con, quotes Kaplan, hurry, con, make ready 3 say apostrophe of fine flour, con, knead it and make cakes, period. Quotes. Kaplan and Kaplan Abraham the funky bee ran to the herd, con, took a tender and good calf, con, gave it to a young man, con, and he hurried to prepare it, period. Kaplan took curds and milk and the calf which he had prepared, con, and put it before them, con, and he stood by them under the tree as they ate, period. Kaplan said to him, con, quotes Kaplan, where is Kaplan Sarah your wife, question mark, quotes. Kaplan he said, con, quotes Kaplan, see, con, in the tent, period, quotes. Kaplan he said, con, quotes Kaplan, I shall certainly return to you according to the time of life, con, and see, con, Kaplan Sarah your wife is to have a son, exclamation mark, quotes. Kaplan Sarah was listening in the tent door which was behind him, period. Kaplan Abraham the funky bee and Kaplan Sarah were old, con, and well advanced in age, con, and Kaplan Sarah was past the way of women, period. Kaplan Sarah laughed within herself, con, saying, comma, quotes Kaplan, after Kaplan I have grown old, con, shall Kaplan I have pleasure, con, my master being old too, question mark, quotes. Kaplan Yahuwah said to Kaplan Abraham the funky bee, comma, quotes Kaplan, why did Kaplan Sarah laugh, comma, saying, comma, quote Kaplan, shall Kaplan I truly have a child, comma, since Kaplan I am old, question mark, quote. Quotes Kaplan, is a matter too hard for Yahuwah, question mark. Kaplan, at the appointed time, Kaplan, I am going to return to you, con, according to the time of life, con, and Kaplan Sarah is to have a son, period, quotes. Kaplan Sarah denied it, con, oops, that was my walkie-talkie. Denied, saying, quotes, capital I did not laugh, quotes, for she was afraid, period. And he said, quotes, capital no, but you did laugh, exclamation mark, quotes. Capital and the men rose up from there and looked toward capital Saddam with a funky D, and capital Abraham with a funky B went with them to send them away, period. Capital and Jehovah said, quotes, capital shall, capital I hide from capital Abraham with a funky B what capital I am doing, since capital Abraham with a funky B is certainly going to become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be Barak with a funky K in him, question mark. Quotes, capital 4, capital I have known him, so that he commands his children and his household after him, to guard the way, capital way of Yahuwah, to do righteousness and right, capital right dash, capital ruling, so that Yahuwah brings to capital Abraham with a funky B what capital he has spoken to him, period, quotes. Capital and Jehovah said, quotes, capital, because the outcry against capital Sodom with a funky D and capital more is great, and because their sin is very heavy, period. Or no, quotes, capital, I am going down now to see whether they have done altogether according to the outcry against it that have come to capital me, and if not, capital I know, period, quotes. Capital so the men turned away from there and went toward capital Sodom with a funky D, but capital Abraham with a funky B still stood before Yahuwah, period. Capital and capital Abraham with a funky B drew near and said, quotes, capital would capital you also destroy the righteous with the wicked, question mark. Quote, capital suppose there are 50 righteous within the place, or within the city, would capital you also destroy the place and not spare it for the 50 righteous that were in it, question mark. Quote, capital far be it from you, capital you, to act in this way, to slay righteous with the wicked, so that the righteous should be as the wicked, period. Capital far be it from capital you, exclamation mark. Capital does the capital judge of all the earth not do right, question mark, quotes. Capital and Jehovah said, quotes, capital if capital I find capital Sodom with a funky D 50 righteous within the city, then capital I shall spare all the place for their sakes, period, quotes. Capital and capital Abraham funky B answered and said, quotes, capital look, please, capital I, who am but dust and ashes, have taken it upon myself to speak to Yahuwah, quotes, capital suppose there are 5 less than 50 righteous, would you destroy all the city?
Capital you?
Or would capital you destroy all the city for lack of 5, question mark, quotes. Capital A and capital E said, quotes, capital I find there 40-5, capital I do not destroy, period, quotes. Capital and he said, he spoke to capital him yet again and said, quotes, capital suppose there are found 40, question mark, quotes. Capital and he said, quotes, capital I would not do it for the sake of 40, period, quotes. Capital and he said, quotes, capital let not Yahuwah be displeased, and let me speak, capital suppose there are found 30, question mark, quotes. Capital and capital he said, quotes, capital I would not do it if I find 30 there, period, quotes. Capital and he said, quotes, capital look, please, capital I have taken upon myself to speak to Yahuwah, capital suppose there are found 20, question mark, quotes. Capital and he said, quotes, capital I would not destroy it for the sake of 20, period, quotes. Capital and he said, quotes, capital let not Yahuwah be displeased, let me speak only this time, capital suppose there are found 10, question mark, quotes. Capital and he said, quotes, capital I would not destroy it for the sake of 10, period, quotes. Capital then Yahuwah went away as soon as he had ended speaking to capital Abraham the funky B, period. Capital and capital Abraham the funky B returned to his place, period.
Beautiful. 2 more.
Yeah. Capital and the 2 messengers came to
How many we got? Oh, jeez. 38. Okay.
At least the next one's 18.
Okay.
Capital and the 2 messengers came to capital Sodom with a funky D in the evening, and capital Lot was sitting in the gate of capital Sodom with a funky D, period. Capital and when capital Lot saw them, he rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face toward the ground, and he said, quotes, capital look, please, my master, please turn into your servant Apocrypha's house and spend the night, and wash your feet, and rise early and go your way, period, quotes. Capital and he said, quotes, capital no, but let us spend the night in the open square, period, quotes. Capital but he urged them strongly, and they turned into him and came into his house, period. Capital and he made them a feast, and baked unleavened bread, and they ate, period. Capital before they lay down, the men of the city, the men of capital Sodom with a funky D, both old and young, all the people from every part, surrounded the house, period. Capital and they called the capital Lot and said to him, quotes, capital, where are the men who came to you tonight, question mark. Capital, bring them out to us, and let us, quote, no, quote them, period, quotes. Capital so, capital Lot went out to them through the doorway, and shut the door behind him, and said, quote, capital, please, my brothers, do not do evil, exclamation mark. Quote, capital, look, please, capital, I have 2 daughters who have not known a man, period. Capital please, let me bring them out to you, and do to them as is good in your eyes, only do no deed to these men, because they have come under the shadow of my roof, period, quotes.
Father of the Year award.
But they said, quotes, stand back, exclamation mark, quotes. And they said, quotes, this one came into sojourn, and should he always judge, question mark. Now we are going to treat you worse than them, period, quotes. So they pressed hard against the man Lot, and came near to break down the door, period. Lot, and came near to break down the door, period. But the men reached out their hands and pulled Lot into the house with them, and shut the door, period. Then they struck the men who were at the doorway of the house with blindness, both small and great, and they wearied themselves to find the door, period. They're still trying to find the door even when they're blind. And the men said to Lot, quotes, have you anyone else here, question mark. A son dash in dash law, and your sons, and your daughters, and whomever you have in the city, space, bring them out of this place, exclamation mark. Quotes, for we are going to destroy this place, because the cry against them has grown great before the face of Yahuwah, and Yahuwah has sent us to destroy it, period, quotes. Lot went out and spoke to his sons dash in dash law, who had married his daughters, and said, quotes, get up, get out of this place, for Yahuwah is going to destroy the city, exclamation mark, quotes. But to his sons dash in dash law, is that jacked up?
Yeah, no, sons dash in dash law.
That's not jacked up?
No,
it goes to the next line, so I thought it would be.
No.
He seemed to be as one joking, period. When morning dawned, the messengers urged Lot to hurry, saying, quotes, get up, take your wife and your 2 daughters who are here, lest you be consumed in the punishment of the city, period, quotes. While he lingered, the men took hold of his hand, and his wife's prostrate hand, and the hands of his 2 daughters, you were having compassion on him, and they brought him out and put him outside the city, period. It came to be, when they had brought them outside, they said, quotes, escape for your life, exclamation mark, do not look behind you, nor stay anywhere in the plain, period. Escape to the mountains, lest you be consumed, period, quotes. And Lot to them, quotes, oh no, Yahuwah, exclamation mark, quotes, look, please, your servants have favor in your eyes, and you have increased your kindness which you have shown me by saving my life, I am unable to escape to the mountains, lest calamity overtake me, and I die, period. Quotes, look, please, this city is near enough to flee, and it is small, or flee to, and it is small, period. Please let me escape there, space. Is it not a small matter, space, and let my life be saved, question mark, quotes. He said to him, quotes, look, I have favored you concerning this matter also, where am I at?
Where are we at?
Favored somewhere. Oh, favored you, we're on 21. Favored you concerning this matter also, without overthrowing the city for which you have spoken, period. Quotes, hurry, escape there, period. 4, I am not able to do any deed until you arrive there, period. Quotes, so the name of the city was called Zoar, apostrophe the O and the A, period. These sun had risen upon the earth when Lot had entered Zoar, apostrophe the O and the A, period. And Yahuwah rained sulfur and fire on Sodom, the funky D, and Amorah, from Yahuwah out of the Shamayim, period. So he overthrew those cities, and all the plains, and all the inhabitants of the cities, and what grew on the ground, period. But his wife looked back from behind him, and she became a post of salt, period. Abraham, the funky bee, arose early in the morning to the place where he had stood before Yahuwah, and he looked toward Sodom, the funky D, and Amorah,
Hold on, I got dogs out here. Jade, can you watch